How's it going, everybody? This is Brian Funk. Thanks a lot for checking out my Guitar Roulette Ableton Live Pack. This is a collection of 33 Ableton Live instrument racks that were made by playing my 1994 Fender American Stratocaster through the Fractal Audio System's Axe FX 2, which is a really high-end guitar effects, cabinet, and amp emulator. And what I did was play a bunch of riffs with various different presets on the Fractal Audio System Axe effect, and chop those up into Ableton Live instruments using the simpler. When you open up the pack, you're going to see this folder called Guitar Roulette Presets, and this is where they are all located. They are identified by the key they're played in. So we got A major, A minor, C major, B minor, and a bunch of different keys so you know what you're playing in as you play with these different instruments. Now if we go inside the instruments, we got one right here called G major clean. What I'm doing is I'm cycling through the different notes I played in this riff. And I can make up my own riffs by playing the different chops. And they're quite a lot of fun to play with. I'll go through another one here. This is called E minor dirty. And maybe one more for just fun here. This one's called A minor Rotary. This is emulating a rotary speaker. And each instrument has its own macro controls, so I can put a low pass filter on these sounds. We can play with the attack time to take away the pluck sound. And this gives it almost like a reversed guitar sound. Go to a different sound here. This is C major. We can transpose these now, so if we know we're in C major and say we want to play in D major, I can move this up 2 steps. Or we can even lower it. We can do this to make each instrument fit our song, or we can do it for some extreme effects. So if I lower this down by 2 octaves, get a much different sound there. Go to another sound here. This is an A minor blues, kind of a dirty sound. We also have on each one of these an arpeggiator. So we can turn on our arpeggiator, hold down a few notes, really nuts with it. We have control over the arp style. We'll go to a different rack for this. This will control the way the arpeggiator plays back. Inside here, we've also got some arpeggiator controls, so we can change how many steps this gets moved up by. If I got these 3 notes, I can turn this up, and we start getting some more interesting and more notes. And we can determine how far the arp is going to move up and down in pitch. And with every little turn of the knob, it changes our riff quite a lot. This is a really interesting, like, shimmer reverb sound. Very cool stuff. Now, something I'd like to point out about these racks is within the simpler, we got playback on this one as poly, so I can play more than one note at a time. the notes won't cut each other off, and it allows these nice shimmer reverbs to ring out. But when we go to, say, a different one, like this one, but we might not want things to ring out, the playback is set to mono. You can easily change this just by clicking, and now this is a polyphonic instrument. Some of them work better polyphonic, some work better monophonic. Really a matter of personal taste and what the song calls for. Go to another one. We've got a delay control. And we've also got, as I'll show you on this next one, a reverb. Some interesting effects come out of the X2 it's by Fractal Audio, like this one here. Here's like a wah-wah effect. Then we can again turn on our arpeggiator, hold down a few notes. Give ourselves a little delay. Some reverb. Go inside our transposition of the arpeggiator. Get some quite interesting sounds. So what I'm thinking these will be really useful for is creating little melody lines on your tracks, or even starting tracks with some kind of randomly selected notes off a guitar riff within the given key. This is a reversed sound. Pretty cool stuff there. Another reverse sound here. So there's a lot of very cool sounds, and this is definitely meant for creating like surprises in your music, because you're not going to really know what note you're going to get, just the key you're playing in. So I think it's a fun way to sort of take out the like mathematical, very calculated feeling to your music making and create sounds and melodies that are a little bit surprising. Listen to your notes and play with your ears rather more than with your brain. So thanks a lot for checking this out. This is Guitar Roulette, Ableton Live Pack. You can get this on my site, brianfunk.com. Thanks a lot and enjoy.